Всем привет, продолжаем проходить третьего Макса. Вчера не совсем корректно стрим закончился, так как были проблемы с интернетом, а именно с отдачей. Скорость упала с 200 до 50, поэтому стрим лагал. Поехали дальше по сюжету. Что ж так сразу-то? Я его не увидел. Так, сейчас ссылочкой поделюсь в Дискорде. Может быть, кто-нибудь ко мне и подтянется. Потому что одному сидеть грустноватенько. Все, погнали дальше. Откуда? Не понимаю, откуда. А, вот. Уху-ху-ху-ху. Привет, привет. Ух, ни хрена себе наглый хрен. Пипец, всю хпшку снес. Ламер. Только не говорите, что с крана опять. Не с крана. Пута, проститута. Слепой мастер. Ну давай, вылазь. Собака, а? Что? Нихера ты богаюзен. Ай, блять. Больно. Где? Я его не вижу. Вот тут. Попал. Блин, он вообще стреляет через стену. Вообще. Четырюга. Прикинь, если все боты так фигачили бы. Я вообще тут охренел бы. Асльмасале. Где, внизу? Кто там? Кто там разговаривал? Или он базарил, когда падал? Нет, кто-то есть, не вижу. Я не вижу его. Я как терминатор буду идти. Не буду. Да и... Терминатор, блин. Вот калаш, калаш. Я хочу калаш. Вот это заебись. Там вроде еще кто-то был, да? Еще кто-то. Но это не точно. В последний момент, блин, успел в голову попасть. Так, а у меня звук-то идет, блин, с микрофона, или я сам с собой разговариваю? Я, кстати, не проверил это. Спасибо. Аптечки. Давай, давай, кушай, 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 маленький, кушай. Пойдем. Кто-то, мне кажется, отсюда сейчас вывалится. Не? Что? А, наверное, в ворота надо идти все-таки. А что это? А, ну ладно.
These bastards look different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Ох, косой, Никита, а?
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town.
Конечно, не стоило.
More than enough attention already.
Не вижу. Сверху. Блять, рано нажал. Кто-то там еще будет, да? Я вас слышу, чуваки, не надо орать так громко. Угу. Музыка так динамично началась и так быстро закончилась. Ух, хорошо зашло. Да, а голову по мягкости у всех одинаковые. Ну, это все-таки легкий уровень сложности. Это...
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Улика, сюда. Нахуй ты стол перевернул, дурак. Ух ты, ё-моё. Мне нравилось в первом Максе, там когда типа мини-боссы, ты сколько угодно шмаляешь, а они просто не умирают, блин. В голову попадаешь, они, блин, такие. Мне похуй. У меня голова бетонная, блин. Тупик. Я везде зайду. Я же не знаю, куда идти. Фух. Не понял откуда. Понял. Я не знаю, были бы они хотя бы в броне, эти боссы. Типа каски. Вот типа как этот был. Вот в третьем Максе, когда мы у этого чувака дома выходили, когда еще без ногу вытаскивали. Там типа с этим... Забыл, как называется пушка. Че, из окон тут вылезу, что ли? Ну давайте. Ебать, я провидец. А что ты так мало прыгаешь? Это же основной эффект, плюс масса летит, но не могут попасть, ну или почти не могут. Я бы сказал, почти не могут. Не знаю, блин. Мне больше всего нравилось в Максе в замедлении. Это долбаная перезарядка. Во втором Максе она такая шикарная, блин. Такая, блин, неадекватно быстрая, но шикарная. Бесит меня электричество отключи. Ну, бывает. А у меня вчера хотели интернет отнять. Но я его сегодня отвоевал обратно. Блять. Ебать, спрятался. Че, все? Музыка играет, значит, кто-то есть еще? Ну, конечно, есть. Ух, нихуя! Я его не видел. Я его не увидел, просто не увидел. Ну-ка, опять отсюда. Ебать, у меня реакция просто мангуст. Он побежал, у меня никакой реакции вообще не было. Так вот, кто меня грохнул в прошлый раз. Болька.
Seu filho da puta!
Он еще станцевал немного, кстати говоря.
One vice at a time.
Что тут есть еще
I'd
что
seen
лутнуть?
enough. If these drugs didn't have a doctor's name on them, I wasn't interested. Cigarettes. Fireworks. I couldn't find any clues in this place,
Проказник,
so I
а?
decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Фейерверк. Красавчик. Да. Я только сейчас понял, что на Ctrl нажимая можно бежать быстрее.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Ну и засада. Да ты псих вообще. Все? Не понял. Нихуя ты! Охуел, что ли? Нихуя дырка непростреливаемая. Я тебе... Или это глюк? Сука. Ну простите, я хаваю. Кто-нибудь прибежит ко мне? Не, пизды мне даст.
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices.
Para de chorar!
Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well.
Rapaz, por favor!
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole.
Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda! Vou matar sim!
Don't you kill her! Don't you?
Ok.
Опа.
Caralho! Atividade! É a porra da UFE! Ó, você fica com o gringo! Adivinha quanto tem depois? Vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho! Baba! Seu filho da puta! Eu vou te matar, meu! Eu vou te matar!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really
По-моему, тут
forgiven
здесь
myself
будет
for the
месилово
road
на
business,
кладбище и
but I
возле
knew that was just
часовни.
grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him. anything happened to Passos, it would be my responsibility. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, just had to say goodbye. You okay? I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us. Got that feeling too.
Опа. Прямо в рот.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good? Yeah, I'm okay.
It's gonna be me that kills you, buddy!
Ха! Ха-ха! Патроны! Блять. Тупой.
Gotta get out of here, man. I don't respond well to being blown to bits.
Whoa, what the fuck? Have this motherfucker!
Да ёбаный ты шашлык, блин. Мазафака, блин. Сука. Лови, блин.
Got the energy for an encore? Let's move. This way, through the gate.
Come on, hey, wake
Все
up.
патроны, блядь, проебал.
Hey, how you doing? Heard about the thing? $100,000. I'm not fucking around. I'm not either. You know what? I don't trust Joey.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked them? Huh? I got hollow points. Yeah, look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist to you? An aid worker? We'll work it out together. Okay? Look, cuz, how long we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. Not asking for a handout. We're out here working.
Whatever. Shut up. Whatever.
So Whatever you say. Right? Just look. Just look.
Пошел. Нихуя себе! Я думал, он сдох. О, блядь! Я сейчас сдохну.
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
О, разрушалось, смотри.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circle.
Че, у вас только стволы, что ли, обычно?
He's like Latino or something. Which hit? Ain't any
Давай.
other one. Just hold on to it.
Сука. Не вывожу.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular.
А где все трупы?
The hit. He's
Я
like
хан хочу поменять.
Latino or something. Which hit?
Ну, хотя бы что-нибудь. Пистолет нужен. Пистолет. Отлично. Блять. О.
I was pretty sure they didn't have Max Payne. That meant Passos was in another bind.
Put a bullet in him.
Что? Не туда, блин.
What are we waiting for? You won't ruin my life.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was. Something for the cold?
Look, man, just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me it's cool. You Max Payne?
Who?
Very fucking fun.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man. Give yourself up, and the marker might have
Чтобы
a change of
прыгать
conscience,
высоко,
huh?
не нужен нам
Might grant
батут.
you one last
Ты нам
reprieve.
был, а я нам батут.
Ain't no reprieve gonna be found otherwise.
Блять.
I don't know who he is.
Спасибо за донат.
Trump should be dead already.
Easy. Breathe, man. Just breathe. Chill the fuck.
Бля, я пока на донат смотрел, меня ёбнули. Ай, бля. Я просто шикарен. Ну да ладно. Подпись. Прям в тема. Тема. Спасибо.
Think about it.
Running around.
I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Man, I owe you.
Живучий хуй, а. Бля, я прям лежу. Ладно, давай вставай, хорош, лежать. Правильно, прям на патроны и прыгнем. Вернее, на пули. Где? Ну вот он, еще кто-то был. Блин, какой же я ботяра, а? Так сливать, блин, на легком уровне. Блин, еще 2 ствола не взял. Да что такое?
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard, quite literally, on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down. Shot came from the
Охранник это за что?
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover,
Так,
can you
надо
move up on
убрать.
him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hey, asshole!
Ну-ка. Меня на мушке держит. Бля, слишком долгий я.
Up in the tower.
Так, я думаю сейчас о еде. Дайте мне 30 секунд, и я дожру. И продолжим, потому что я вижу еду, я хочу жрать. Полное погружение в жизнь. Войдите в мое положение, я только с завода припиздил. Ща мы снайпера этого трахнем, всех там трахнем. Готово. Ну, конечно, не 30 секунд, но все равно быстро. Погнали дальше.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Don't let them fight.
Блять. Надо было попозже прыгать. Так, второй. Бля, перезарядка. Отвлеки его, давай.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Get behind that thing. Shit, more guys.
Ну это понятно было, что я получу въебало. Сразу побежал, блин.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Давай, отвлекай.
I'm covering you. More of them. They're rushing you. Yo, cover me.
Йоу.
Son of a bitch. Wait.
Да ёп. Угу. Погоди-ка. Я на правую кнопку мыши нажал, если что.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. No, hit the gravestone. Don't give that sniper
Sure. Right up to the
Две
moment my
патрона
head
почти
gets blown
кончились.
off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Snap, snap. Stop the stairs. Don't go up the stairs.
Закрыто.
Snap, snap, snap. Stop the stairs. Get behind that thing.
За какой штукой мне спрятаться, я не пойму. Я ж... Блять, я что-то туплю. За какую штуку мне спрятаться? Ну вот тут.
Go on, man. Look for a shot.
Ты где я должен спрятаться? За какой, блядь, штукой? А, вот ты где. Ленька. Ебать, я тупой. Ну ладно.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move! Hold it. That way, you fucking jokers. Move.
Where we going?
killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you!
Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Блять.
Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick!
Твой сын долбоеб, блядь. Старый ты пердун.
You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you.
Where are you going? I die!
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, follow me.
Хорошо, лопатой огрел. Ну все, погоня за дедом получается. Он живой по-любому, да? Нет? Бля, не в ту сторону прыгнул, в которую хотел. Ну ладно. Неудачно начал, неудачно кончил. Прыжок! Блять. Не вижу. Увидел. Хилилок нету. По-любому тут что-то должно быть. Вот по-любому. О, да, детка. Кушать? Иди кушай. Так, а куда нам? Наверное, вниз, да? Что? Давай, давай.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Ну, чё ты? Блять, я замешкался, чтобы поменять оружие. Тут бандитос выскочил, сука. Опять отсюда. Ну ладно. Что? Ты куда поехал? Не? А, вон он. Все равно хпшки потерял. Здорово, да. Я тебя в чате вижу. А где?
The morgue. How appropriate.
Fine,
You
grandma.
gonna take that contract on my head, bro?
Hey, psst, this way.
Так смотри, первую часть я проходил
Go on. Go, go, go.
3 дня по 2,5 часа. Вторую часть я уговорил за 4 часа всю. И вот третью часть я 3 часа уже сыграл. Плюс вот сегодняшний стрим сколько? Минут 40, наверное. 30-40 минут. Вторая часть очень короткая. В один стрим уложилась.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out and clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Так, хпшка нет у меня, я понял. Да ебаный столбик, блин.
Move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out! Come on, man, get up there and take him out! He's got all the
Да
angles!
понятно. Бля, ебать он. Ну это чисто сделано, чтобы я... Сейчас... Отсосал.
Okay, let's find that phone. Make a
Там
call.
программа очень сильно жрет комп. Нужна вебка, по-любому.
There's gotta be a landline in that
Чтобы
office,
качество нормальное было. Телефон у меня почему-то этот разряжается, второй, который старый. Хотя при этом на зарядке постоянно стоит. Нужна вебка, по-любому. Если бы я донат собрал под вебку, я бы еще один комп собрал бы помощнее.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
man. Call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here.
Вот типа поставил цель
Hey, hey, it's me.
до сентября.
We
15.
really need to get out of New Jersey.
Если собираю еще комп сверху. Ну, естественно, за свои.
I was in a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is
Так,
I
опять
didn't
мы в
understand the
Бразилии.
language.
Бразилии.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo.
Тогда может будет
Fica
стрим
nessa parede,
2К.
seu de merda.
Нормальным видюхой.
Que porra tá acontecendo?
Процом.
Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Может, двух компов даже.
I don't speak your fucking language.
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo.
That's right, I may be a moron.
Кидай,
Here's
кидай.
the thing.
Что, где, Санек?
I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Вот уже Бразилия. Санек живой, Санек живее всех живых. Так Воронеж это как Бразилия, ты чё?
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub at the stadium, the docks. I've been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it.
Пипец, 8 патронов.
Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity. The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day.
Ёпта. Не понимаю, откуда стреляли. Вообще не вижу. Где я, бля? Ёбаная кочерышка, бля. Нихуя. А почему без DLC? Чего у тебя с DLC-шками случилось?
Place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before someone put a bullet in their
когда
heads
уводят
too.
аккаунт, хуёво, конечно. А как ты его проебал, расскажи. Вниз дорога.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive.
А он проебал, да?
I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work. I'd heard about these raids. Rena-thugs in body armor sending a message to the pool that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. It was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Бля, я пока чат читал, меня пришили. В один день почту поменяли. И все, я без ИТС. Он без дота и КС. Пиздец. Ну это жестко, конечно. Так, тут, короче, 2 патрона уже. Контрольные надо херачить. Бля, вообще пиздец. Ебать, он мясистый. Броник ему весь отстрелил и ничего не получилось. Патроны. А можно мне броник? Не, еще не чекал. Я забыл. Сегодня работал просто-напросто. А вчера сразу лег спать практически. Бери иномарку.
The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanni and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing
Блять.
second.
Мне машина нравится. Но она не каждому понравится. У тебя есть то, что мне
I knew
нужно,
this was
тетка.
all my fault, and there was only one way I dealt with guilt.
Куда сюда? Давай, открывай, блядь. Откроешь? Не. Не открывает, блядь. Ты рано думаешь, через 2 года тебе только 18. Ну, думай хотя бы года чуть за пол. Потому что видишь, как у нас стремительно сейчас ситуация в стране меняется. Что-то я не понял, а откуда меня шмаляли? Бля, нахуй. В смысле наполовину китаец? Это полностью китайская машина, ты чё?
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Tá me tirando, pô! Alguma coisa, seu filho da puta!
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Ты мне скажи, сколько денег ты планируешь потратить, и я тебе скажу, что ты можешь на эти деньги купить. Так москвич этот стоит 2 ляма от 2.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Рапида можно взять. Пола можно взять. Весту можно взять. Солярис, Рио. Много чего можно за эти бабки взять.
But I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else.
Да, цены меняются. Трындец как сильно.
I had no option but to take the scenic route.
These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Não posso esperar pra sair daqui. Hora de inverno. Nunca aprende a lição. Traficantes e viciados, né? Espera o quê?
Нихуя, он головой еще вертит. Я бы как первую машину рассматривал, конечно, русскую, но это у кого что, у кого как. Бля, печально. Ну, Шкода Ети на полном приводе уже через 2 года будет. Это отжатая тачка. На полном приводе они идут 1.4, 1.8, если я не ошибаюсь. Там турбина, там проблема. Турбированная тачка должна быть новой или из-под деда. Так, упал. Сумму нужно ждать, остальное кредит по самому обычному. Кстати говоря, сейчас кредиты дают процентов, наверное, под 13. Плюс еще каска, плюс еще, блядь, допы, плюс еще... Ну, жопа, короче. Я хочу вот этот. Блять. Блять, опять! Опять там же! Нахуй я прыгал! Ладно, прыгать не будем больше.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espera o quê?
Вставай. Вот это хочу. О.
The alley was a dead end in more ways than one. I needed to find a way out of there.
А, дверь, ё-моё, я думал на колеса забраться, перепрыгнуть. Ну ладно.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
Eles vão pegar a gente! Vai, vai, vai! Vai, vai! Vambora, cara! Se fudeu agora, tá ferrado!
I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received.
Então tá tudo sob controle, tá tudo bem. Olha lá.
What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong.
Малообъемный турбированный движок — это вечная проблема.
You could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake.
Там бедный движочек, блин, надувается, как хер знает что.
Vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Угу.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não! Vamos acabar com essa porra! Cala a boca, sua puta! Vem pra cá!
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Queima, viado! Não!
Marcelo!
Jesus! Shit! Damn! Filho da puta! Você tá fugido, gringo!
You bastard!
Giovanna! It's gonna be okay. No, 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 no! You don't want to do that! Come on! Go, 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 go!
Я к корейцам отношусь плохо.
Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh! Quem fez isso? Foi americano. Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Ну это ж Соренто, блин.
Você morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele.
Соренто заходит
Mata ele. Pode deixar,
до
eu
того
mato.
момента, пока у него вкладыши на колено не наматываются. Либо он не начинает литрами масла жрать. Посмотри,
After a
просто
couple of
канал
hours
Keep
playing
Power
with
называется,
shit,
они
you learn to
капиталки
appreciate
делают.
what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen. No amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.
Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a cop looking at me.
All right,
Paso said there's a good place to hide in the back.
I just try to stay calm. Oh, God. Come on. You okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ну вот. Ну 200 тысяч они ходят. А там кому как повезет. Видишь, 140 только прошла уже капиталка.
I guess this is it.
No, keep going. That's a girl. Here, come on. This way. In here. Just try to stay calm, right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Achar, chefe.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Get down. Stay out of sight. Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também. Tá bom. Ok, chefe.
Вон башка шевелится. Да хорош бегать, дура, блин.
Listen to me, it's gonna be okay. Just calm down, I said.
Calm down? Are you out of your mind?
Пиздец. Что я могу сказать?
Be here soon.
There isn't going to be a soon if we stay here. We have to move.
Giovanni, get down!
Oh, man, no! No! Oh my God, no! No!
Возможно, даже не из-за этого. Типа, блядь, это... Из-за того, что высокие обороты были. Просто-напросто масло съело. Вот. И он застучал. Масляное голодание и все, и пиздец. А чё он застучит? Вот смотри. Логику включи. Стучит обычно колено, а не распредвалы. Если колено застучало, значит либо вкладыши провернуло, либо оно хуярило без масла. Что-то из этого. Что ж у вас дробовики у всех, ёб твою мать. О, вот это мне надо. Сколько? А, я думал, тебя ебануть надо. Ну вот, вкладыши, они внизу. Нахуй им, блядь, наверх проходить. Так что, ну, это болячка вот этих движков. Вкладыши проворачивают и все. Где? Пидор, блин, я его даже не увидел сначала.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
Да завали ты, ебало, блядь, не ори. Где ты есть, блядь?
I had to get this poor girl out of there.
Oh my god, Max!
Come on.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here.
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking?
Конечно, у половиков, у всяких вот этих, так скажем, у немца, чехов, хуй пойми кого, моторы, конечно, попизже. Особенно простые, не турбированные, какие-нибудь 1.6, 90 или 110 лошадиных сил. Катаешься и не паришься.
Ready, go. Got it?
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. I guess that meant neither could I.
Well done.
De nada.
Stay close and keep quiet. God damn it! Oh, no, get down!
What now? There's no way down!
Hold on.
Бля, вроде узкоглазые и те, да? А насколько у японцев получше движки? Хотя корейские движки это бывшие японские, просто кастрированные. Вариаторов, по идее, на разборке достаточно должно быть.
I was getting good at this.
сюда.
Max! 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 I can't see a way down here either!
Has to be something.
Oh my god! Max, look out!
Если кто-то там такого не вижу. Ну, хорошая машина, обычная, для спокойной езды. Я не вижу. Блять, ёбаный автобус. А, он упал уже. Он уже упал. Блять. Где? Сзади, что ли? Ёп. Блядь, да где вы есть-то, блин?
Are you okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Соренто более большой, небось еще и на более жирной резине. Чё тут удивительного-то? Ничего удивительного.
Come on, let's get the hell away from here. Go on, it's okay.
Max,
Right behind you.
There's someone down there.
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Типа, я четко вообще отстрелялся. И патронов не осталось. Двадцать 28:30. Да, иду, девочка, иду. Давай-ка. Так сделаем.
Should we wait here for parcels?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
Круто.
Max!
Quiet.
You're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Come on. Get your leg up. All right.
Японцы типа делают вещи.
Stay here.
Может, прибегут? Не? Я вас жду, чувачки. Блять. Да ебучие ваши броники, блять, а. О, ты живой еще. Блять. Ну хуй с ним, погнали. Нихуя я. Блять. Я думал, он живой. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Даже если я сейчас сдох. Блять, он упал. Куда? Да пиздец ты живучий. Мне бы этого. А бейсболку, ну пожалуйста. О, спасибо. Да, там же. Бля, где патроны? Ладно, хуй с ним.
Wishful thinking. Maybe there was a security switch somewhere.
Кнопка, открывающая ее. Хорошо, хоть переждать можно. Это было тяжело.
I'm here. It's okay.
Я зай должен сдать обязательно.
Driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax. You can do this. Ready? Go.
Это педаль в пол, что ли? Нихуя себе! Где? Бля, баба за рулем это пиздец. Мне кажется, она вообще на задней едет. Ебать, чё вы стоите? Запрыгивайте в автобус, он уже еле едет. А чё, можно вообще стрелять, блядь? На нахуй! Бля, ебать мастерица, блядь. Пиздец просто, блядь. Не сдала на права.
We're okay. We're okay. You good? Yes. Handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here. Quick.
Да, бачок потик.
Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on. Giovanna, go.
I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go.
Да ебать мой хуй, откуда вас столько? Нихуя! Летчик, бля. Сука. Блин, не знаю по поводу долго-недолго. Но... Блин, ну я думаю, часов до 9 где-то так. Получается час 50. 50.
When my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Пасос тебе кинул, блядь. Доминик Старенто.
Oi, Max! Get in, quick!
Погоди, а кто за рулем? Кто за рулем? А, не прогрузилось, понятно. Давай.
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Текстуры, вы чё?
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Blanco.
Yeah, so.
Галина Бланко.
Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy. Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blow with some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going to be the death of me. Alfredo Morchan.
It sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
In some ways.
Hey, come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Saúde!
Oh. I gotta quit drinking so much. I'll give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the yayo, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again. Oh, Mikey. Even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Passos, walk with me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Because life is good! Where's the truck?
It's coming. Hey, soon.
Passos.
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Очень странная выходка Макса. Даже ничего не знаю.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
Так, куда мне тут бежать-то, блядь? Я не понимаю.
Shut it down. Come on, Max.
А, понятно. Я понял.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender.
Блин, я не понимаю, как выбраться отсюда.
Move, Max.
Подача топлива. Перекрыть подачу топлива. Вот оно.
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. My vision was going. Shut it down. You have to do this. There wasn't much air left. My vision was going. You have to do this. There wasn't much air left.
¡Cobertura, por favor!
Заебись. Поебало получил и умер.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
Так, в душ мне не надо. А тут что? Тоже душ. Ёпта.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed. It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
Через эту жопу надо заходить, да?
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
Это сейф, что ли? Хули я прыгнул.
The pirates wouldn't get everything. There was something fighting these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Бля, куда ж ты прыгнул-то? Плавать не умеешь, что ли? Ёпана, шашлык. Откуда начнем? Блядь, что ж я такой крутой-то, а? Анда. О, сука, не заметил. И кто? Бля, вот это беда. Блять, да что ж такое-то, блядь? Опять внизу. Ну да. Погнали.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I spotted Passos and Marcella. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Nah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. Didn't realize you knew your way around here.
If we're using that building, we get across the canal.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have!
У меня патронов кое осталось, дострелялся, блядь. А, все что ли? А, ну, в принципе, правильно сделал. О боже, он разбился об воду. Погнали заново. Только потихоньку.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. There's got to be a reason why they're going across the canal. What I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
Что за хуйня? Отлепись ты. Ты чё? А, это дробаш, ёпт. Что за херня с патронами? Все типа контрольный.
My own private welcoming party.
Блин, тут открылась эта херня. Нет, не оно.
Fancy seeing you here.
А, вот. Да, ебать, я просто завафлил.
private welcoming party.
Блять.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
It's...
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? You want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The Ufe.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Tá pesado pra caralho, tá cheio de chumbo. Comeu coisa.
Пешники
Evidence for De Silva. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already.
Что, я туда не зайду? Понятно. Нет того уже прекрасного лута, как в первом, втором Максе. Каждый шкаф можно лутануть практически.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Você não tá fazendo nada, tá fazendo tudo sozinho. Como é que eu não tô pegando nada? Mete fogo neles!
Казалось. Вроде я видел гранатомет. Или что, меня глюкануло, что ли? Гранатомет видел. Не глюкануло. Неубедительная перезарядка. Не, я с гранатометом пойду. И с пистолетом. Что тут интересно? Нет? Бля. прицела не видел. Вид патронов. Уже придется менять, а? Давай развлечемся с гранатометом. Не-не-не-не-не. Но я его не вижу. Взрывайся. Я его тупо не видел за стеной. Ой, приконнектился к списку. Ух ты, куда? О. Ну, не долетело, бля. Ну ладно. Моя ошибка. Надо было раньше стрелять. Я понял. Вниз, что ли? Ёпта, я ни разу не попал в баллон из газа.
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall. I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
дверь открылась, я видел. Сука, нахуй я шел-то?
Ufe, that deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Да ёб твою мать, ёбаная стена. Где третий, не пойму.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
What the fuck is going on here? How much do you want? What have you been doing? I am a doctor. I help people. What have you been doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho! No. Caralho! Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho.
amor de Deus! Por favor, não me mata! Não, não! Pelo amor de Deus!
E aí, Totó?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use. I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up. I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Quem sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto, hein?
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open. When you find yourself in hell, dance with the devil. It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor. I'd bought had
Oh.
been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Опять что ли лаги стрима начались, я не пойму, что за херня. FPS сели. Ну да, что-то какая-то хуйня опять начинается. Смотрим, спид-тест. Спид-тест. Go. Скачивание 500 метров, 600 метров, 630, 640. А на отдачу сколько? Странно. А что за лаги? А на отдачу вообще 900. Если. А что за глюки? Может, и не глючило ничего, может, нет что-то? ОБС-ка говорит, что глюки есть. Ну ладно, пытаем дальше. Надеюсь, интернет еще час выживет. ОБС сам понизил FPS. Закрыто. Плохо. Это мне не нравится. Дает только 30 FPS сейчас. Почему-то. Так, что мне надо сделать? Вниз прыгнуть или что? Или я тут уже был? Бля, я тут уже был. Сука, идиот, бля. Ну ладно, пойдем.
It seemed a shame to waste the rest of the C4.
Хуево смотрится 30 FPS, конечно. Ну, что поделаешь. Так, 2 столба я тут заминировал, вон третий. Опять лег стрим.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Теперь 60 FPS появилось. Странная хуйня.
Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue.
That's what my fucking problem is. I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything! We have the record!
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city! Decent people! Safe! I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Плохо прыгнул. Это спецом. Хочу прыгнуть лучше. Ну что ж такое-то, блин? А, хуй с ним, не будем прыгать.
Dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching.
to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings on the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
Привет, привет. Стрим глючит, так что я не знаю, даже он сейчас идет, если не слушаешь ли ты меня сейчас.
Diga Becker. Que vem para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Eu conto eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso.
Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo. Vamos aqui! É aqui que você vai se acontecer, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, velho!
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Да.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on. I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Вот те... бля. Так, хилочки есть. Что-то у нас интересного еще ничего. Пойдем дальше.
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Куда стрелял? Кто стрелял?
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more presently, seemed I was too.
Вот падла. Зашибись, Лех.
The security switch had to be in that booth. Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. Kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. This was like throwing sticks at a hurricane. I needed something with a little more thunder.
Нет, мне нужен гранатомет.
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Еще. Плохо, хпшки нету.
Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Блять, не заметил, сука. По новой. Миша, все хуйня.
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Хилка. А, хилка мне не нужна, понятно. Ой, пиздец. Где я там стрел? Пора что-то брать другое.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Вряд ли я какое-то золотое оружие соберу.
They had their body armor. I had mine.
слышь?
Morre, filho da puta!
Прилег.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Особый, походу. Нихуя. Нормально так шмаляют. Понятно, короче. Они сквозь дым видят, бля. ВХшники сраные. Каску не завезли, походу. Ах ты, сука.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. Figured I'd bag those up for evidence. I saw the elevator doors were open. If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Сдохнут уже. Пизду, хуйня, а не пушка, блять. Нахуй они сделали эту дергающуюся хуйню. Надеюсь, не с момента, где это... Блять. Где прицел ты? Ну, пиздует. Блять, варик вообще был. Где прицел ты, ёб твою мать, блин? Как-то лазерную хуйню выключить, а?
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was. 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Сапурка.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. The bastards had me locked in. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker.
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end. I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Нахуй вы, блядь, эти прицелы ебать?
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Где это, блядь, пидор? Блять. Куток. Куток, лоскуток. Да ё... Бля, пиздец, я только загрузился, бля. Ладно, давай.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Что за дверь? А, вон.
It was time to get out of that circus before any more clowns showed up.
Мне пизды дадут. Блядский рот, ну что за хуйня-то, блядь? Я, блядь, его изрешетил нахуй. И только сейчас он сдох. Сколько в тебя патронов надо высадить, блядь? Гандон, блядь, ёбаный. А, пойдем. Ага, пойдем, блядь. Так я и собрал пушек, блядь.
Special Forces painkillers.
Странная хуйня. Два, 30. Сдохни ты уже, блядь. Обосрался, блядь.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Идеальное укрытие, бля. Просто гениальное, бля. Ну, блядь, это лучше. Хуя ты.
Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be? That idiot da Silva!
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Why do you think you're not dead already?
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
You were doing so well! You had to go and spoil it!
Охуенно. Вы чё, блядь, охуели черти, что ли?
You will see what a joke you are! What are you hoping to achieve?
Ну чё, блядь, нахуй ты стоишь-то, блядь? Да ёб твою мать, куда ж ты выйдешь? Заново, блядь, давай.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker!
Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? Hmm? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Ядрёна ложь.
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep.
So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was
Нахуй
about the only
нагладить
place
руку.
a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club.
Parada aí! Parada!
My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Now that I made it through check-in. Come on, you bastards.
Блять, ебучие лазерные прицелы, блять, я не могу нахуй. А нахуй вы их придумали, блять. Бля, не переношу просто. Пиздец какой-то. Блять, говнище ёбаное, блять. С одним пистолетом, блядь, пройду нахуй. Ебучие лазерные прицелы свои придумывают, блядь. Блять. Лазерный прицел. Лазерный прицел. Лазерный прицел, блядь. Говнище ёбаное, блядь. Отлично, погнали.
Vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag. Guys, him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal.
Двери в главный толчок, блин.
I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were UFE all over the airport and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment,
да ёб твою мать.
but one I didn't need.
Да ёб твою мать, как только прыгаешь, хуй кого есть, блин. Да где все ты, ёб...
Opened at the other end of the departure lounge. Maybe they were in the next terminal. I'd keep looking until Victor sent me a postcard from Miami.
Да хуй ты, еблан, берешь-то, блядь, постоянно хуйню, блядь. Сука, задрал уже, блядь, брать пустое оружие, блядь. Четверку, блядь. It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked.
trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
Бля, я не понял, сука. Двое слева там за стеклами ебучими.
It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. Felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
Son of a bitch!
Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. missed out on a joke. And it was a real good one. Come on. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar. But when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me! Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! 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 Achieve here, Mr. Payne.
То есть